The opinions expressed in this segment are solely those of the commentator. They do not purport to reflect the opinions or views of this station, CTV News, Bell Media, or its employees.
Voter turnout numbers in last week's federal election were up, but in tonight's Murphy's Logic, Steve has some thoughts on how we can get those even higher.
In what was described as one of the most consequential elections of all time, close to 1/3 of Canadians didn't vote. Now, at close to 69%, the turnout was the best since 1993, which is good. But it's still not good enough. Consider this. More people didn't vote at all than supported the party that won. People cite all kinds of reasons, and most are excuses for not voting, and most of those are not good enough either. Advance voting has made it easy to find the few minutes it takes on any number of days. And those who believe their vote doesn't make a difference are simply wrong. They distort the system and the outcomes by ceding greater power to those who do vote. So the 9 million who didn't vote on April 28th bear some responsibility for the outcome, like it or not. Voting is a duty, and in some countries it's compulsory. Australians can be fined up to $255 for not showing up at the polls. They don't have to mark a ballot, but they do have to drop a ballot in the box, and more than 90% of them do. And Australia is but one of more than a dozen countries where voting is the law. We should consider something similar in this country. Or perhaps rather than penalizing people who don't vote, maybe we should reward those who do with a voter tax credit. And until we reach a consensus on electoral reform, ideally a form of proportional representation, let's satisfy the sometimes legitimate complaint that I don't like any of them by including a none of the above on every ballot in every election. The goal must be to get every person to be part of the process. I'm Steve Murphy.